You know what, guys? It's been a long, hard season for everybody. You've tried your best, I'm sure. We're going to be the worst team in the American League, so why don't you all just sit back, put your feet up, relax, and just go on holiday for the rest of the season. No, I'm not serious, Rodriguez, you bloody idiot. Pull your fingers out of your backsides and start playing something that resembles professional Major League Baseball. Hi guys, I'm Aussie Villain, and welcome back to the Detroit Tigers. It's episode 10, I think, of the season. It's the season that just won't die, and, well, thankfully, it is about to die because we're going to run out of games. But, well, today we're going to be playing the Houston Astros. It'll be a nice little reunion there for Hinch, but this has been... We've won 6 games since last episode, and we've played 21 of them, so it's not going well. You can see our record, 2-8. Usually I start the episode in a good mood and I kind of get progressively worse. This episode could end in a temper tantrum because I'm not starting in a good mood, that's for sure. The one shining light is Austin Meadows. He's got 107 runs batted in, and I think we've scored 108 runs all season. So, you know, he really is carrying this side. If we go back and have a quick look here, a couple of injuries to catch you up on. Tucker Barnhart has been out injured, fractured finger for him. He has missed pretty much everything since last episode. And the other one that is out is Luis Garcia, our infielder. I don't eat a bit of everything. So he is probably out for the season, though I do suspect we will see him around for next season. We've had the expanded roster. I'll just fill you in on who has come in with that. We have had Peralta's back from injury, so that's good. He's come back in. The other person that we've called in for just a quick look is this guy, Adam Wolf. He has been down there in AAA for the second half of this season. 20 starts, ERA of 3.44, an ERA plus of 1.27, a WAR of 0.7. I mean, we're desperate, so I figured let's just see what he can do. And the answer so far is not much. He has pitched 2 innings and given up an earned run, so 2 earned runs. He's got an ERA of 9, so it must be 2 earned runs, yeah. So there we go. That's what we've got there. And we dropped Powers down. If you remember him, you probably shouldn't, and don't bother trying to remember him because I doubt he'll be back. Now, in terms of the hitters, we called up Alfonso when Barnhart got injured. There's a little bit there, to be honest, with the bat to like about him. There's not too much to like about him as a catcher. He's very much a bog-standard catcher. So whether we'll see him in the future, time will tell. But yeah, we'll just kind of see. He's not the worst by any means. Hopefully, he will be someone that sticks around and works out for us. In with to replace Luis Garcia is, you may remember from earlier this season, Willie Castro. He has been down as far as AA, sorry. But we've called him back in because, well, we were running out of places on the 40-man roster, and I just can't be bothered dealing with it till the summer the winter, because it's baseball, isn't it? It's the winter. So yeah, we'll see what happens with him, but he's up for this season, for the rest of the season. And Derek Hill, we called him up. He's a terrible hitter, but he's a very good defensive player. So we called him in, and again, we'll just kind of see what we get from him. And yeah, he was already on the 40-man secondary list, so that's why he's here. Do we want to have a look at the schedule? I mean, we really don't. There's 1 or 2 things of note to catch you up on. We left off, of course, with that loss against Ohtani. We did actually win the rest of that series, so that was nice. And that was the high point. We did beat the Giants in Game 2 of a 2-game series, and we had a grand slam from... Do we have a grand slam? No, was this the one with the grand slam, or am I getting my games mixed up here? No, this is the one. That's right. Austin Meadows, 3 home runs in this game, 6 RBIs. The 3 home runs equals a club record, 6 RBIs. I think the club record was 7. So a wonderful day out for Austin Meadows there, and well, single-handedly won us the game, really, because without those 6 RBIs, it would have been 3-3. So that was a great day out for him. We've got to go back to... No, hang on. No, we were right in August, weren't we? So that was that one. We then got swept by Texas. Game 1 here. We had it won, and then we lost it in the 9th. So there was a 2-run home run. You may be able to see there off Caleb Ferguson. Am I happy with Caleb Ferguson as a closer? I mean, ideally, he would do a lot better. His ERA is a little bit too high. His whip's a little bit too high. ERA of just under 6, a whip of 1.64. He's got a negative WAR, an ERA plus of 69, which isn't great. But, I mean, we don't have many other options. So he's he'll just have to do, won't he? So that was that. Then we won 1 of 3. We lost 2 tight ones against Seattle. To be honest, I mean, I say we've only won 6 games. There's been quite a few near misses. We did win game 3 of that series. Kansas City, we had a narrow loss. We got smashed, and then to be fair, we smashed them back, so that's not bad. A series with the LA Angels in game 1 here. We had a 6-run first innings featuring a grand slam from Torkelson. So he can do it. That was his only hit of the game, but it was a good one. So, yeah, we kind of won that in the first innings and then hung on. Then we lost 2 close ones. So, you know, we're not a mile away there. We played KC again. We got swept. We got well beaten, a bit of a tighter one. Then we got well beaten again. And so far, we've lost both games of this series versus Houston, but they've both been relatively close games. So, it's maybe not quite as bad as it all looks, but it's certainly not good, is it? Let's have a quick look here at everybody's pitching stats for the season. As ever, I've posted this to the Discord earlier today. And yeah, well, you can see there's no terrible numbers. There's no outstanding numbers there. A couple of guys in the bullpen. Fulmer's doing okay, and Barnes. But I think the real disappointment this season has got to be Rodriguez. Now, his WAR is okay. His FIP is a little bit better than his ERA. But this number here I was told to look at, and it's higher than it's no higher, I should say, than it has been previous seasons. If you go and have a look here, you know, he's had worse in recent seasons, so it's not that the defense is letting him down. He's just letting himself down, if I'm honest. His whip is roughly what it has been previous seasons. He's just conceding more runs. So, you know, maybe, I don't know, maybe he's just having an off year. He's angry, which I'm not quite sure how you fix that, but anyway, that's the pitching. It's all a little bit depressing. The hitting is a little bit less depressing, but still not great. I know there's been a lot of talk in the comments. Torkelson, it's his rookie season, so we're not going to give up on him just yet. There's options where he could play third base. I suggest maybe isn't one of them, but he could be an outfielder. I think first base is probably where we want him longer term. We just need to have a little bit of patience with him and give him this rookie season and hope that we see an improvement next year. Everything else there, though, is what it is. Riley Green, his on-base percentage is okay. His batting average needs a bit of work. But yeah, just generally speaking, it's all a little bit soul-destroying. But we're almost at the end of the season, so let's go one more game closer to that. This could be the game that officially eliminates us from the postseason, although we've been eliminated realistically for quite a time. We're on a 7-game losing streak. Let's go face the top of the AL West, Astros. And would you look at this just might be the most matchups we've won all season. So leading us off, it will be Riley Green in right field. Badeau will bat second and center. Edmund, the shortstop, will bat 3. Meadows, the cleanup hitter, is in left field. Miguel Cabrera, hopefully the second last time we see him, he will retire. He's a designated hitter batting 5. Scoop in second base bats 7. Willie Castro at third base bats, Scoop 6, Castro 7. Torkelson at first base is 8. Rogers, the catcher, is 9. Manning is on the mound. We're up against Joe Musgrove for them. His ERA this season, 4.66. So, you know, it's not quite... Manning's almost 6, but, you know, maybe. All right, so it's Manning on the mound to face Myers, batting 269 this season to date. And let's see what we can do. It's a 2-2 count. There we go there. You can see trying to end a 7-game slide. It's just not quite gone to plan for us. I think I have a plan for Matt Manning next season, and that plan is he strikes out to start things off. Excellent. It brings Gurriel to the plate, now batting 2.72 this season. I think what I'm going to do with him, because he is young, and is he going to get the play there at first? If he throws it, he might. So I think what we're going to do with Manning next season is use him in the bullpen. Just try and get him as Altuve comes in batting 260. And there is a lined ball to third base. Willie Castro makes a good play. And that is 2 away with the runner at first for Brugman, who's batting 217, a 1-1. And that should end the innings. Well, there we go. A scoreless Matt Manning innings. We've seen it all now. And Riley Green will lead us off batting 183. Like I say, his on-base percentage is a little bit better than that. Yeah, I think what we might do for next season, and I'm trying to think, yeah, strike out for Green, what we can do to improve things as Badu batting 249 comes in. And I'm wondering, we have two really good long relievers that have done well in Ronnie Garcia and also Miguel Diaz. I'm wondering if we move them into the starting rotation. Edmund comes in now, batting 259, and that'll end the innings. Move them into the starting rotation. We've got Peralta, who hopefully is going to re-sign a deal on small money. Bregman now comes in, batting 286 to face Manning. 2-2 pitch and another strikeout. What is going on with Matt Manning? Yeah, and we might be able to put together a little bit. Suddenly, you know, if we look at Rodriguez, who I guess we're going to have to keep, given that he's on big money and a longer-term deal. If we have Diaz and Garcia in there, as a 2-out walk is issued, and it's Pen up to the plate now, batting 239. An 0-2 pitch, and that should be caught by Badu. He's going back. He's underneath it, and that ends the top of the second. You know, yeah, so we've got the two long relievers, Garcia. I'll get my point out eventually. Oh, well hit ball from Austin Meadows, and that's going to be a leadoff double. And more than that, it is going to be his 100th career double as well. So well done, Austin Meadows. He is absolutely on fire this season. Cabrera comes in now, batting 275. He pops it up. That'll be one away. But yeah, you know, we've got two long relievers, Rodriguez and also Peralta as 4 starters. We've got the Funk Man, Kyle Funkhauser. We've also, you know, we've got 1 or 2 others. Suddenly, that's another well-hit baseball, and it's off the very top of the fence. But Willie Castro, up from Double-A, is going to have a 2-out triple to, shock horror, give us the lead in a baseball game. What is going on? All right, in comes Torkelson now to end the innings, batting 203. Is he going to walk? No, he's not. He's going to pop it up. Of course he is. So that'll end the second. We're 1-0 up, which is amazing. Of course, the problem with that pitching lineup is that it's very underwhelming, and it does rely on, we're sort of looking at numbers more so than attributes as to what makes a good pitcher for us. But yeah, I mean, a lot of it will depend if Cabrera does retire. Now, weirdly enough, if he does retire, I think we might actually miss his bat because he's got one of the better batting averages. And before I forget, 7th inning stretch, we'll be voting on your MVP. As we started doing at the end of the Yankees series, you guys vote for our MVP. So that is something to look forward to. As Rogers comes in, batting 167 since we called him up, and he strikes out there for 1 away. Riley Green comes back around the bat. 0 for 1 he is today. It's an 0-1 pitch. Riley Green grounds it to second, and that'll be 2 away. And it brings up Badu, who is 0 for 1 as well. 2-2 pitch, and he hits it, rips it into right field for a 2-out single. And it will bring up Edmund now, who is 0 for 1. A 1-1 pitch. Edmund grounds it to shortstop. He has his pick of outs, and he goes with second, and that'll end the third. But we are still 1-0 up. Manning still doing a decent job. Whisper it quietly. Altuve, who's 0 for 1, comes in. Are we going to issue a leadoff walk? No, we're not. Edmund over to first. 1 away. But yeah, I think we do have some pieces for next season. The issue is that we do need a lot of work. And I think that, oh, Bregman, that is out of here. And that will be 1-1. And I think we've got 2 issues. I think the first issue, and this was Will in, I think it was on the Discord that pointed this out to me, is McCormick comes in batting 0 for 1 today. And that should be 0 for 2. Is that our on-base percentage is really low. So even though we actually do hit relatively well, I mean, you look at the averages going down that lineup, and they're not the worst. We don't have very many base runners. So I'm not sure if we look to sign a hitting coach as Austin Meadows draws a leadoff walk. So I'm not sure if we look to sign a hitting coach that maybe focuses more on on-base percentage than anything else. Yeah, or if it's something we can do. Oh, Scoop has absolutely crushed it, and the Dutch Master restores the lead. It's a 19th home run of the season for him, 399 feet, and it is 3-1 thanks to Jonathan Scoop. Willie Castro now will come up. He is 1 for 1 today. Of course, hit the triple that scored Meadows in the second. And Castro, can he beat that out? He is going to, you know. Excellent stuff. A 1-out single. And Torkelson will come in now. He is 0 for 1 today. A first pitch swing. Nope, they're looking for Willie at first. Nowhere near him. And now it's an 0-2 pitch. And they go again if they get in that time. Oh, Willie, pay attention, you muppet. 2 away, no one on. Torkelson to strike out. There it is. And that will end the 4th. But 2 runs across the plate for us. It's not a complete disaster. And Taylor Jones comes in now. He is 0 for 0. Is he going to walk again? He is. And is Manning about to ruin what has otherwise been a very good outing for him. Hannah comes up now. He is 0 for 1. An 0-1 pitch. A bunt into foul territory. So it's a 2-2 pitch now. A ground ball. That could be a double. Castro to scoop. But we can't turn it. So 1 away with the man at first for Mania, the catcher, who is 0 for 1. There goes the runner. Rogers, can he get him? No. And we have a runner at second with 1 away. And that is up the middle, and that will probably score that runner. Can Badu get it in? No. And it is 3-2 now with a runner at first. 1 away. Mayers comes up. He is 0 for 2 today. Can we keep this 0? No, we can't. Meadows, can he stop the runner from getting to third? He can, but this is getting towards danger zone now. 1 out, 2 on. Gurrell to the plate. He's 1 for 2 already. And this could be a double. There's 1. Oh, Edmund, how do you not turn that? Runners at the corners with 2 out. Altuve at the plate. He's 0 for 2. This is a massive, massive pitch here. A massive at-bat for Matt Manning. Can he get us out of it? He just might have. It could be an infield hit. No, we get the out at first. And we still have the lead as we go and bat in the 5th. Rogers to the plate. He is 0 for 1 today. It's a 1-2 pitch. Rogers swings through strike 3. 1 away. Riley Green, who is 0 for 2. Can he get himself on base here? Riley Green has popped it up. That is 2 away. It'll bring up Badu, who is 1 for 2. It's a 1-2 pitch. And Badu has hit it well. Oh, but right field robs him. Chase McCormick, who we had at the Yankees, I'm pretty sure. Didn't play much, but he was there. And Manning will continue to Brugman, who is 0 for 2. It's a first pitch swing. It's a ground ball. Should be easy at first. 1 away. Now up comes Bregman, who hit the home run last time up. It's a 1-1 pitch. It's a ground ball. Willie Castro has it over to first. 2 away. And in will come Chase McCormick. 0 for 2. It's a full count. 2 out. No one on. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. And it is 3-3. We didn't see Chase McCormick do that at the Yankees. 353 feet. It is 3-3. And Manning will face Taylor Jones now, who is he pinch hitting? What's he doing in the game? It says he's 0 for 0. Anyway, a 1-1. A ground ball. Can Willie Castro get the out at first? I tell you what, Willie Castro, what's he been doing in Double-A this season? But we are tied at 3 as we go to the bottom of the 6th. It is Edmund to the plate. He is 0 for 2 today. He is now 0 for 3. And it will be Meadows coming in, who is 1 for 1 with that walk, of course. It's a first pitch swing. Austin Meadows has hit it. Austin Meadows has crushed it. Austin Meadows has restored the lead. 4-3. It's his 39th home run of the season. 424 feet. That one landed in the Detroit River, I think. And it is a 4-3 to the Tigers. Cabrera comes back up now. He is 0 for 2 today. It's an 0-2 pitch. And Cabrera gets a piece of it, but it's only going to land in right field's glove. And that'll be 2 away. Jonathan Scoop, who hit the 2-run home run last time up. It's a first pitch swing from him. And he grounds it to third, and that will end the innings. We will go to the 7th. Our lead restored. It's 4-3. It's a good game, this one, which is not something that usually gets said. Adam Wolf, the man we are calling in to have a look at with the roster expansion. He's going to face Penna, who is 0 for 2. And I'll be honest, I maybe would have preferred him not to come in the game. He stand a decent chance of winning. But I tell you what, if he's going to throw pitches like that, he should have started the game. Strikeout. Mania comes in now. He's 1 for 2. It's a 1-0 pitch. It's a pop-up. That'll be 2 away. And it will be Myers now, who is 1 for 3 to face the left-handed Wolf. A first pitch swing. A ground ball. That should be out at first, surely. There it is. And it's time to stretch and vote for your MVP. Okay, so thank you for everybody who did nominate for the MVP. Now, if you are new to the channel, the way this works is that there are 4 players that have been shortlisted out of the nominations. And of those 4 players, there's going to be a link at the top of the description down below. Click on that. It'll take you through to a straw poll where you can vote as to who our MVP is going to be this season. So in alphabetical order, the first nominee is Miggy Cabrera. An average this season of 275, 14 home runs, 51 RBIs, and a WAR of 0.2. The second nominee is one of the quiet achievers. It's Ronnie Garcia out of the bullpen. He has a 4.3 record this season, an ERA of 3.06, a 1.12 whip, and a WAR of, well, a negative 0.4 WAR. Says a lot about our season, doesn't it, that really? Austin Meadows is the next nominee. A batting average before this game of 265, 38 home runs. That has since improved to 39, 107 RBIs, and a WAR of 3.3. And the final nomination, I think this is a serious one. It's Torkelson, a batting average of 203, 15 home runs, 47 RBIs, and a staggering WAR of negative 1.5. So go and vote for your MVP, and we will announce who wins the MVP, of course, at next episode's, or 2 episodes' times, end of season awards. And of course, it dawns on me now that we could vote on that next episode as well, because obviously the baseball works a little bit different to Football Manager. So there we go. But those are your nominees. Is Willie Castro going to get himself a hit? No, not quite, as he gets thrown out at first. All right, it brings Torkelson up. 0 for 2 today. Is he going to earn that MVP nomination? Not like that, he's not. And that is 2 away. It brings Rogers to the plate. 0 for 2 he is today as well. A full count, and Rogers draws the walk. Alright, so we have a man at first. We have Green at the plate. He is 0 for 3 today. Green pops it up. That'll end the inning. And we'll go to the 8th. 4-3 to the good. And Adam Wolf will continue to Gurrell, who is 1 for 3. It's an 0-1 pitch. It's a ground ball again. And I tell you what, Wolf is looking very, very good indeed. Altuve, who is 0 for 3, comes in. It's a full count. It's just looping over. Is that a foul ball, ump? No, we're okay with that? All right, well, we have a base hit. We have a one out single. Brugman to the plate now. He's 0 for 3. It's a 2-2 pitch. It's a ground ball, well hit. That should be a double short. I tell you what, we've got the Queen Mary second and short. How are we not turning these double plays? That'll do it for Wolf. An excellent outing for him. Michael Fulmer comes up to pitch. His ERA this season is 185. He's going to face Bregman, who has a home run to his name already. 1-1, 2 out, runner at first, top of the 8th, and that should do it. There it is. We will go and bat, hopefully for the final time. Badu will lead us off. 1 for 3 he is today. It's a 1-1 pitch. It's a ground ball to first, and it is the first out of the inning. Edmund now, who's 0 for 3. It's a 1-1. Edmund hits it. Edmund has popped it up. And that will be 2 away for Austin Meadows, who is 2 for 2 with a home run. It's an 0-1 pitch. Come on, Austin. Oh, it's straight back to the pitcher. And, oh, he beats it out. So another hit for Meadows. He goes 3 for 3. It's Cabrera, who is 0 for 3. And they're trying to get Meadows at first. Oh, they got him. Oh, this team makes me want to shoot myself in the face sometimes. All right, Caleb Ferguson to close it out. Let's see what he can do. McCormack to the plate. He's already hit a home run. He's 1 for 3. It's a 2-2 pitch. This is what Caleb Ferguson has been brought in to do, to win these sorts of games for us. And that's not a great start, Caleb, if I'm completely honest with you. Tying run aboard, winning run at the plate. It's Taylor Jones. He is 0 for 1 today. It's a first pitch swing. There's the bunt. Can we at least get the runner at first? We can. But the tying run is in scoring position with 1 away. Penna to the plate. He is 0 for 3. It's a 2-1 pitch. That should be out at first. The tying run goes to third with 2 away. It all comes down to Scott Menia. He is 1 for 3 today. He already has an RBI. It's an 0-2 pitch. Ferguson with the strikeout. And we have beaten the Houston Bin Lids. So there we go. We can win games of baseball. Adam Wolf, he looked good, didn't he? He did look decent when he came on. Now, is he actually a starter at Major League Baseball level? He might be somebody next season that we look to kind of blood their way into baseball, or Major League Baseball, I should say, out of the bullpen, which is typically what I've done in previous teams that I've GM'd. So that might be something we look to do with him for next season. I mean, it's just too late for our season, unfortunately. There, have we got the X yet? No, we're still mathematically alive, but our season is effectively done. We've got to get above 400 though. That's got to be the minimum aim, doesn't it? We can't be a 300 team. That's just embarrassing. But guys, that will do it for today. If you have enjoyed that, and that's as good as it gets this season, let's be honest, make sure that you hit thumbs up, and we'll be back next time. We will wrap up the season. We'll be away to Seattle, another of our former teams, of course. Don't forget to go and vote for your Viewers Player of the Year, and well, I'll see you for Seattle and wrap up what can only be described as an absolutely horrid season. Till then, guys, take care.